coverage of the presidential elections and our exclusive interviews. Today I have Athena with me, who is running for president of Mount Olympus. Now Athena, why should you be on Mount Olympus?
Well, Bray, I think it's fairly important for a leader to lead. And I believe that the old regime is getting kind of old. We need someone new and fresh with insight and more clear thinking, not someone who's chasing mortal tail all the time.
Well, what is going to be your first plan of action once you're elected president?
I intend to mold the minds of the young and encourage critical thinking skills in our society.
Very helpful. And how are you going to fix the world?
Well, with my gift of battle strategy, I think I can fairly well handle any situation that comes our way.
I think so too. Well said. And thank you for coming, Athena. Zeus was one of the most powerful Greek gods in Greek mythology. Being the ruler of the sky, he had a thunderbolt that he used to control the people. On Mount Olympus, Zeus is considered to be the supreme authority. Now, his brother, on the other hand, Hades, was the king of the underworld. He was the god of the dead and the god of death, and his duty was to make sure the dead were treated properly. He rarely leaves the underworld and is the god of wealth because of all the metal that he mined. He is said not to be very nice. Zeus's wife Hera was Zeus's only wife despite all of his affairs, and she was involved in many killings out of anger, being the goddess of marriage. Now, Apollo was a big fan of music, and he believed that music was a major influence on people's lives because it had such great importance. He won music contests using the lyre. We have Aphrodite, who is running for vice president. So, Aphrodite, why should you be on Mount Olympus?
Well, even though Eros thinks that women aren't as capable as men, I believe the opposite. Being vice president, I would be able to contribute to Mount Olympus in ways that other gods cannot. Being the goddess of love, I can even help with population control. I am very faithful and can be counted on.
What is your first order of business once you are elected?
Well, if I'm elected vice president, I will make sure that every single one of you gets what they desire. I think that everyone and everything would be more beautiful and perfect if I were vice president.
How will you fix the world?
Well, I will be very generous to the people if I'm elected. I can give everyone what they want and need. And I also have great power, which would let me destroy anyone or anything that gets in my way. If you vote for me, I will love you even more than I already do. I will make sure that great things come from Mount Olympus.
Thank you very much, Aphrodite.
You're welcome.
Good having you. Sorry for the interruption, but there is breaking news on Mount Olympus today. There has been a new theory proposed known as the Big Bang Theory. It tells us of a large superatom that explodes and creates the universe from a black abyss of nothing. This challenges what we know as fact. Chaos producing the earth from a stone and heaven rising from it. This is where Mother Earth and Father Heaven were born. These people created the Titans and in turn the gods and life as we know it. Those silly scientists believe that science was the cause behind our existence, but we know it to be chaos. This modern-day theory completely contradicts what we believe to be true, and shall therefore be shunned by the gods. Welcome back to our exclusive interviews with with the presidential candidates for 2007 on Mount Olympus. Today we have Poseidon. Poseidon, why should you be on Mount Olympus?
I think that for someone to be a leader, they need experience. I have experience. From being very powerful because I am the god of all water. And I am am also the god of horses and earthquakes. I have the strength and mental ability to do anything. With the power of being vice president, I would bring more attention to the people of the water all around us and the importance of it to the world. I could make the power of Mount Olympus known to all other civilization.
How would you fix the world?
I think that my creativity would help Mount Olympus to a more developed world. I am strong would be a major asset to fighting off any opposing civilizations. With me as vice president, we could conquer the world and land and water. And remember, keep calm and carry on.
Well, thank you for coming, Poseidon.
Thank you.
It was nice having you.
By the Myth's new album, We're Unbelievable Today, featuring the Greek goddess Eros, who is the god of love and beauty. It was said that he was the son of Aphrodite, but according to other myths, he was born on her birthday. Either way, he has some sort of connection with her. Hestia, who is a goddess of home, cooking, hearth, and architecture. She wasn't very adventurous, but she was part of the first generation, so she had a high power. Eunomia, who is goddess of law and legislation. Although she was considered to be a minor goddess, her role was to help maintain the balance of political aspects of ancient Greece. And finally, Achilles, who was known to be a great warrior in the Trojan War. He was said to be very happy and handsome and admired by many people. It was believed that his death was caused by an arrow with poison being shot into his foot. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen! Within the next hour, we have more candidacy interviews with Congressman Pan, Achilles, and Eros. Also appearing, Senators Nyx, Apollo, Hestia, Hera, and Governor Hades. And none other than the current president himself, Zeus of Olympus, back for another term in the office, and a special appearance by the Supreme Court Justice Eunomia for her verdict on the election thus far. So don't put down those remotes, and we'll be right back.